Conceive, believe, achieve.
This is former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael Bisping.
Paddy the Baddy here, you're listening to Combat Sports UK.
And you're watching Combat Sports
James
UK.
Lynch here for Combat Sports UK. Happy to be joined by someone you've seen on here before, Reece McEwen, who's going to be back in action. Cage Warriors 146, November 12th, taking on Adam Wilson. Reece, how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm great. Thanks. How are you?
Doing great. Much better start to this interview than beforehand. For those who don't know, we had a few tech issues, but we made it happen, man. I really appreciate this. It looked like you got a full camp for this fight. When did you find out?
When did I find out Adam Wilson? Maybe 8-9 weeks before the fight day, so about 5-6 weeks ago, I think. Yeah. Obviously, I knew after my last fight that I was fighting on this card. So the date was always in my head, and then I got an opponent, which was just kind of made the date official. So yeah, a good while now.
Good stuff. Did you want to fight sooner than this, or was this the right amount of time off?
No, I thought this was perfect. There was 16 weeks between my Cage Warriors 1 and Cage Warriors 2 fight, and there was 16 weeks between the 22nd of July and the 12th of November. Manchester's local-ish to me, so it made perfect sense.
Yeah, no, it's good to see you back, man. Let's quickly talk about that last fight. I know you would have liked the finish, but still, you got in the win column, man. How satisfying was that victory?
Yeah, it was good. I was actually, I must say, I do apologise for everyone who watched this interview, because I did say I'd be the first person to finish Kingsley Crawford. I wasn't. I did come close on a couple of occasions, but I still failed to follow through with what I said, so a big apology on that note.
You don't need to apologize to anyone, man. It was a good win, and you were close. Like you said, you were close, right? So, nothing wrong with being confident.
Yeah, I'm again, like, as always, I done some good things, and I done some things that I can do a lot better. I went away straight after that fight. I made the adjustments. So next time when I'm in, next time I'm just a better version of myself. The win was obviously good and stuff, but that's in the past now, isn't it? Moving forward into the 12th of November.
Yeah, and you got a good opponent here, similar record. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
Yeah, good. I obviously I've known about Adam Wilson for a long time, for about 12 months actually. His name is familiar to me this time last year. I think we got a fight offer, but the fight kind of fell through. So he's been on my radar for a long time. He comes from a good gym. He's fought, I think all of his professional fights have been on Cage Warriors. He's beat some good guys, and he's lost some good guys. He's a veteran. He's good everywhere as well. Like I said, he comes from a good gym. He's game, and it's a good test for me too.
Anything different for this camp, or usual cast of characters? Who have been some of the main guys helping you get ready for this fight?
Yes, I've been home in Scotland, obviously at the Grip House in Inverclyde Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm actually going to finish my camp off at Show Mixed Martial Arts. Finish the kind of last 10 days there. The last time I went out, I went in probably the middle of my fight camp. This time I'm going towards the end. So a good mix of training with the guys in a home in Scotland, and then from home in Wales.
Okay. That's great. Anyone you work with more than others as far as bodies in the gym?
No, to be honest, like
it's a variety.
It'd be hard to say. It'd be hard to single everybody out, because you train again with mixed martial arts. Like, you train so in such individual sports, and like in jiu-jitsu, wrestling, boxing, Muay Thai. Like, you've got your training partners in each of those, like 4 or 5 training partners, and then you've got your MMA team, your MMA training partners. So it's a big collective team effort, to be honest. So it's been really good. Obviously, that's what mixed martial arts is about, isn't it? Putting all the martial arts together and then try to blend them all together.
And it sounds like a mix as well of pros and amateurs. You know, how crucial is that in camp to get those different looks and get guys that are hungry, that are trying to prove themselves, that are going to give you that good push?
Yeah, I think the perfect mat consists of people that are better than you, people that are on roughly the same level as you, and people that you're better than. You don't want to be the best. I don't want to see, but that's the perfect combination of a good mat to me. Like, you ideally don't want to be the best guy on the mat, and you ideally don't want to be the worst guy on the mat. But at the end of the day, you have to deal with whatever you're presented with. And as long as you're in a good, comfortable training environment and you're always getting better, then that's ticking the box in my eyes. Every day, every session, it's like you need to take a lesson away from every session, and that's our job as professional fighters.
Weight cut, I imagine that's all going well. We got some time, obviously.
Yeah, weight's all good. Like, I work with a nutrition team called Fuel for Performance, and I've worked with them for about nearly 2 years actually. So they're obviously they're specialists in the nutrition for my size, but they've obviously got a great working relationship with me too. And yeah, my weight's good. Like I don't float too high above my weight class, which makes the weight cuts so much easier. And obviously the preparations, it's not a fat camp, it's a fight camp.
Yeah, no, that's great, man. And then your corner, anything different there? Who's going to be in the cage with you?
No, the same corner as always. Obviously, I'll have my MMA coaches Dean Riley and Ian Martin, and then I'll have my strength and conditioning coach Cameron Nicholl there, and also like all good friends of mine. So I never had Cameron in the last one because we were only allowed 2 cornermen, but this time we're allowed 3. So Cameron's been drafted back in.
That's awesome. And how's this fight playing out on November 12th?
I win. A big win for me, but ultimately I'll just go in. I'll just go and do what I do best. I'll let my performance speak for itself. Hopefully get a finish. But again, we are not fighting anyone who my opponent's at a good level. So I'm like the last time, like every fight, I'm prepared for 3 hard rounds. I'm prepared for some adversity. But ultimately, in my head, I go in there, get a finish, and end this year on a high.
This would be a big win, right? If you look at your resume, and again, not looking past November 12th, but I'm sure you thought of the implications of a victory here. Where does a win put you in the grand scheme of things after this?
Yeah, ultimately, like being truthful, honest, I'm just focused on getting the win on November 12th because anything after that doesn't mean it's invaluable. Not only, and I don't mean that by looking past any opponent, I mean that by like that's my next task. If I look at all the small goals, that's the next goal that I need to conquer and I need to achieve, and that's a win on November 12th. It's the same goals with anything. You obviously you want a win, you aim for a finish, and I hope that my performance will speak for itself. And after that, we can see where things go. Because obviously, in my head, like every fight that you win, you will create momentum. And obviously, any time that you're in a promotion like Cage Warriors, you look towards the top of the division in terms of championships and stuff. But so many things can be taken out. It could be like out with my control and what things happen. It might go like I don't really know, but all I do know is I need to win November 12th, and that's the most important thing.
At the top of your division, we had a bit of an upset, right? Dominic Wooding losing. What did you make of that? With him losing the title.
Yeah, or like that. Like I summed that up by saying it makes things interesting now. Like again, that was 2 good guys fighting for the division at the top of it. I didn't see the fight playing out the way it did, but I was entertained and I was on the edge of my seat for those 5 rounds. I thought it was a great fight, to be honest. It was a superb fight, and yeah, it was interesting to watch that, and I think it opens up the division a lot now.
Yeah, how close do you think you are to getting a chance at a strap like that again? You get a win here. I mean, I can't imagine you're that far off.
Yeah, well, in my head, right, when I win in November 12th, that'll be 3 big wins. Like the first one, performance of the night. Second one, in my head, that was the number 1 contender. That was a narrative going into the fight. He's the number 1 contender. I go in and I beat him over like 3 judges' scorecards. And then this fight, I go and fight a Cage Warriors veteran who's fought like in Cage Warriors' whole career, and I'm just in the door.
Yeah.
So that would be 3 big wins. That's what I'm focused on. 3 big wins this year. And every time Cage Warriors came to me with a fight, I've accepted it. So I trust their matchmaking. I trust Dean Dean. I trust what their plan is. But ultimately, my job is to go in, perform November 12th, get the win, and then I'll let Cage Warriors and my manager take care of the rest.
We haven't spoken since you got engaged, man. Congratulations. How nervous were you? More nervous for that, or compared to some of your fights, or how are you feeling?
Yeah, I was definitely pretty nervous, to be honest. I was after I won the fight, it was like a sigh of relief because I knew what was coming now. Like I was going to Italy in a few days, and yeah, it was best day of my life, to be honest. Yeah, it was incredible, but there's a lot of nerves that are carried with it. I had I'll joke and openly say I had so much things I wanted to say, and then I was just like froze.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't in a performance in that day.
Yeah. You wouldn't have got performance of the night bonus on that one. No. But hey, you got. Hey, she said yes. That's the main thing, right? That's all that matters. It's the results, right? So. Yeah. So any idea when the wedding's going to be or anything? Have you guys planned that out yet?
A few years. I think like life is all about taking in the moment, enjoying life, and we just enjoying this engagement bubble that we're in. So
there we go.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that big time.
No problem. Hey, it's a big moment. I remember many moons ago me getting engaged, and I definitely fumbled mine. And I'm a guy who talks for a living, so there you go.
Yeah. What more can you ask for? I tell you, right? You've just won a fight. You've got the best food ever, and then you get engaged. So perfect holiday, right?
There you go.
And you're in the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Can't beat that. This is an awesome card, man. You got to tune in. Cage Warriors 146, November 12th, like we said. If there's anyone you want to thank, Reece, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, just obviously big, massive thanks to all my teammates, all my coaches, all my sponsors. I have got a website, reecemcewen.com. If you go on, check my sponsors, you'll have direct links to their social medias, their websites. Again, like the amount that I invest in my career, it wouldn't be possible without them. Like going down to Wales, it wouldn't be possible without them. Living the life I do, it wouldn't be possible without them. And the same goes to my team, my coaches, my friends, family, my fiance, everyone that supports me, everyone that's watched the interview, sends me positive messages. I'm so thankful. I live a grateful, privileged life, and I'll never forget that.